I'm out here spraying our corn, and I'm going at an angle to the rows with the floater tires on. This is our smallest corn, and I just thought I'd try it. I honestly don't really like the way it's working, and going at an angle makes point rows. So I'm probably gonna go change the tires, but it'll be an experiment at least. I know some people do it. How do you guys do it if you're watching and you spray corn? I wanted to be able to just leave the floater tires on here to do, because now we're actually getting some rain and I need to make a pass over the milo fields. And so they're gonna be, well, they're not gonna be soaking wet unless we get a big rain in the next week. But so I kind of wanted to leave them on, but I think I should just change them and I'll feel better. But it's worth an experiment, I guess, to know for the future. We'll see how the corn comes back that I'm tromping down, because it definitely, also the ground's a little soft, a little moist on top, so. But some people say it'll pop right back up, but we'll see. This is like probably V3. We'll see. I sure like those rows of corn and that nice cover. You can see this is where the cows made their trek to the pond over and over again. Looks a lot nicer up here where there's less paths. Oh yeah. Whoever was driving the planter missed it, but that's from the combine.
Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video.
We got a big day of spraying today. We got the skinny tires on. I have 1 load worth of corn sprayed. I have 6 more loads to do, hoping to do all the corn today. And then maybe 1 more field of burning down a cover crop. My wife Riley has Bible study tonight, and the kids are going to Grandma and Grandpa's, so I'll probably go a little later. Hopefully my water keeps up and the sprayer doesn't break down.
All right, so Nathan and I are out here spraying some corn. I brought the tender trailer here and have been helping Nathan load the sprayer. I actually sprayed the first load while he went to get some more chemical at Ag Service, but now he's doing the second load and I'm waiting until he's done. You can see the capstan nozzle control system in action there. It's pulsing, if you can see that, and then it shuts off when he reaches the overlap. And of course we've got the Topcon auto steer and X35 monitor in there as well. It'll kick back on here. See the pulsing. So that's what we've been up to on this fine Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday afternoon here in Kansas. Nice day, about 80 degrees. Corn's looking pretty good after these recent rains. So that's encouraging. There are quite a few pigweeds that have sprouted, so that's why we're out here spraying. It's a little muddy, but we don't want these pigweeds to get any taller before killing them. We want to kill them right away. So I'm glad to be getting this done. There's another chance of rain tomorrow. And so yeah, maybe the weather pattern has shifted a little bit from it being so dry for what, a year and a half. So we're hoping that the rain keeps up. This is kind of our rainy season here in May, and so this isn't uncommon, but we hope that the rain keeps up. We'll take all the rain we can get.
We are getting ready to load the last load. We're at a farther away field, and so Greg he brought the tender semi, and so I've had someone in the truck. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're loading the last load for the day. I thought maybe there was a chance we got another one, but it was kind of a long shot, and then it takes a lot of water, so we've sprayed out, you know, over a semi-load of water. So anyways, things have gone pretty well. Hopefully this last load goes well, and then I have 2 fields that I'm gonna try to hit tomorrow. But it's been a pretty good day.
All right, we'll see you later, Nathan. You should finish up that field here in about an hour. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this home. Out here planting some beans for a neighbor into some tillage ground, so it looks a little different than we normally have. But really nice day here in Kansas, 80 degrees, chance of rain tonight, so we're trying to get this in. This is some flood irrigated ground, and so we tend to plant irrigated beans a little earlier here in Kansas, mid-May, whereas the dryland beans we like to wait till early June or maybe late May. So hoping to get these irrigated beans in before it rains tonight. We've got all of our irrigated beans in, and so we're definitely ready for another rain. My wife is bringing the drone out, so here in a little bit I'll fly that up for you guys and get some footage. And there's kind of some clouds forming off to the north, so maybe it'll look kind of cool. You can see the storm on one side of the sky and just blue skies on the other. Worked up pretty nice here. Nice day to be out doing some farming. But we could definitely use some more rain. Here's hoping that it rains tonight.
Another day I decided to use the stock trailer still while it's still hooked up. So hauling about 12 heifers down to my dad's to eat the weeds growing in his cattle pens. Holes not being as difficult to work with as they were down at dad's, so that's good. But I'm still loading them separate.
The difference between what the wheat could have been and what the wheat was. This over here had some runoff onto it. Gave it enough moisture. That's what it could have been, the whole field, but a lot of spots with these heads that died are just thin and short. Oh well.
So everything's greened up real nice, and the wheat looks a little bit better than it did. The corn's off to a good start, but there goes Bubba. These pasture ponds look about the worst of anything. They are still real shallow compared to what they should be. Really hoping for some runoff rains here in May. June, there's a lot of work to be done, so it'd be better if they come in May and earlier for the wheat. But we'll take good rains in June too. But anyways, these cows are on a new paddock, and we have rain chances for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we've got some work to get done before then. So the silage chopping with the neighbor was a no-go this morning, but we pivoted, and now I'm gonna help Nathan spray, and Greg is going to be drilling, and then Greg's got to leave for something tonight, and I'm gonna switch to drilling once I get this trailer over there to Nathan. Okay, Nathan is spraying. You can see the boom sticking out. You can barely see the sprayer, but on this side of the creek. And Greg is drilling millet on this other side of the creek. It's pretty much the time of year for first cutting of alfalfa. This alfalfa here looks okay. Nobody's alfalfa in this part of Kansas looks very good. Ours, I will show you, is really tiny. Some of it's first year alfalfa, so that explains it, but it's just not as bad as it's been for the wheat. It's been worse for the alfalfa this year. Here's the creek bed. You wonder how many hours or days or weeks this water is moving that slow away from like the Mississippi River. So this is first year alfalfa. It's been a really dry year, so it's got some weeds. First year alfalfa always has a little more weeds. This is not Roundup Ready alfalfa. Anyways, we're just starting to see some blooms. So if there wasn't rain in the forecast, I suppose it'd be getting close, but I'm guessing it's gonna be first of next week. Okay, this field on the other side of the creek, Greg's drilling to pearl millet. Can make some nice hay. We actually used some pearl millet, full season pearl millet as starting hay last year for fall and calves. It'll be just no-tilled right in here. It'll create a good, a lot of residue kind of for this field as it's coming out of some pretty short milo. This is a hill field. The areas that are a little flatter, we planted alfalfa. So this whole quarter section will be, got the neighbor putting on fertilizer over there. This whole quarter section will be full season forage this year for us.
Good job.
Bean ground getting sprayed. Hopefully it gets planted tomorrow. We are gonna get this irrigator filled up. Another load. Okay, and not many minutes later, he's ready to go for the next load. And I am good to take this back to the home place.
This cat was just chasing a snake. What is going on?
There you can see him running. He's coming. There's Greg, he's ready to ride home with me. Okay, sorting heifers today. It's a really good bunch in there of some 8-weight heifers, and these are the ones we're taking off. We're gonna add about 2 of these back on to make it an exact group of 60. It was a pretty easy sort today. Just had to take 20 off a group of 80 to get to 60 to make a load. And then I'm putting the light ones with the next set down of heifers. So those last 20 or so will go in this pen. Just gotta open up to them.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.